Hey, good morning, everyone. So, as you remember, right, our first step is our scanner should indicate when a stock is bullish or bearish. If a stock is bullish, it will show it in the green color. If a stock is bearish, it will show it in the orange color. So, we'll mainly wait for those two. And then once the scanner gives bullish or bearish, then we'll look for confluence. Either you can do it using top trend or price pulse. And if we see a confluence, then we can go long or short on those signals. So I'm enabling the chat and I want you to, right? I have scanners, different scanners, and the scanners are showing different symbols. So you tell me which one is good to take, right? For example, LLY is one of the options. Scanner is showing LLY in the green color. Do you think we have to go long with LLY or do you think we should wait? So within price pulse also, right, as I explained yesterday, you can enable this premium zone, discount zone, equilibrium zone. Premium zone is where we want to sell, we want to short, or we want to buy the puts at the high price. Discount zone is where we want to buy the bullish stocks at the bottom. Equilibrium is like an average zone, right? It is between discount and premium. Better you don't do anything at the equilibrium zone. Right? Any buy should be below equilibrium, any sell should be above premium. So again, if you don't want, you can disable it. Our scanner will also show those discount and premium zones. So this is our scanner premium zone and this is the discount zone. If you want it right with labels and other things, you can enable this one. So here we have around 6,000 buy order block. So if price comes to this point, then right, you this is the discount area, right? This is the weak low. That means weak low means the low cannot sustain for more time. It may start going up. So you have 6,000 buy order block. So if price touch this one, we can go long on LLY, right? And you have sell order block here. That means there is a high possibility for LLY to move to around 820 in next 1 or 2 days. But we can wait for some more time. If price touch this one, this is the best time to go long, right? Because if you have a big buy order block, when price touch it, immediately it will start jumping up. So let us put an alert somewhere close to this. So when price comes around this point, we can come and take we can buy the calls or we can sell the puts or we can do a debit spread or credit spread. Now let us go to, right, there are nearly 10 to 20 opportunities the scanners are showing. Let us pick something else, right, like DAL, Delta Airlines. Shashank, if you subscribed, you need to send your trading view ID and then we'll provide you the access. So Delta Airlines also indicator is telling that it may start moving up very soon. So what do you think for Delta Airlines? Right, it came all the way down. So right, if you want to see without price pulse, You can just hide the price pulse. Then you see that overall it is in a bullish. It came all the way to the bottom, touched the bottom area. So if it comes and touch this one, then it is much better opportunity, right? Why? Because we have some huge buy order blocks here. So if price comes and touch this one, then it can go all the way to the 43.90. So we can give some more time to enter calls with Delta Airlines. Then let us look at RCL. So RCL is looking a better opportunity because, right, again it also went to 156.5, came to the bottom, touched the discount area, and you have a huge buy order block, right? Nearly 355,000 buy order block here. If it comes and touch this, then it can go all the way up. Here you have very small order block. Here you have a big buy order block. So we have a much higher chance for stock to move up once it touches this price. Then we have Oracle. Right, I'm showing you various examples, and then we'll start taking the alerts. Right, Oracle scanner is showing that Oracle will start moving. Right, so again Oracle went all the way to the top this morning around 139.81. Now it is at around 138.1. It may touch the bottom and then start bouncing up. Why? Because we have a huge 120K buy order block here. So it will touch this one and then it will bounce back. So if Oracle comes to this point, we can, and if we see a green candle, right, it may touch this, and if we see a green candle, we can enter Oracle calls. In the same way, DDoS. Right, DDoS also came all the way to the bottom. Right, morning it went to $120. Now it is around 117.83. So again, if it touch this order block and then start moving up, if we see a green candle, we can enter calls with D-Dog. So it is overall a bullish ticker, went to the top, pull back because of profit booking, and again it will start moving up. Then it, right, same thing, went all the way to the top, came to the bottom, now trying to bounce back. So it touched the support and then started bouncing back. There can be a possibility where it can touch the support one more time and go back up, or it can directly go minimum till the midpoint. So let us go and look in the price pulse. So you can see there is a 42,000 buy order block. That means even if it comes little bit down also, it will go back up. And you have very small sell order block here. So if it starts moving, it can go all the way to $370. So either we can get the calls or we can do a credit spread. You can sell 365 and you can buy 360 puts. And option chain transfer data. I am selling 367.5 put and buying 362.5 put. Selling 367.5 and buying 362.5 for Raita. Collecting $240 premium. So even if price goes little bit down and starts moving up, we'll make nice profits, right? There is a huge buy order block. It came all the way to the bottom. So if it again goes back to 370, nearly all the premium collected will be yours. Right? Even in 30 minutes also, it came to the bottom. Right? It went to this area, it came to the bottom. Now in 30 also, that means even for swing trade also, it is good. For day trading, it is good. And also if you want to hold for next 1 or 2 days also, it is a good opportunity. So that's why we did a credit spread. So if you want to hold for 1 or 2 days also, nearly you will all the credit you collected, you can take all the profits. So we did this one. So NQ, as I mentioned, because there was a huge gap up on QQQ. Right? That's where I said like it can drop again. So you can see that there was a huge gap up this morning when market opened. Right on Friday it closed here. Today morning it opened here. That means there is a huge gap. So generally whenever there is a huge gap up, then market will try to fill that gap. So that's where I said like yeah it can QQQ can drop. So in the first 15 minutes, for first 15 minutes it went up and then it started dropping. Now again, if it touch this area, there are 3 million buy order block, 2.65 million buy order block. So if price comes here, then we can go long on QQQ. Or you can go long with NQ. So we are waiting for price to touch this one. And that's what happened with crude oil, heating oil also yesterday. When market opened, Friday it closed some point, and on Sunday evening it opened at the high. So it went little bit high and then it dropped all the way. So same thing, right? Whenever any stock or ETF or any future sticker opens with a huge gap up, that generally the market will try to fill the gap on the same day. It went all the way to the premium zone, and then coming down. It may touch this area and then start bouncing back. If it comes to this area, there are nearly $6.36 million buy order block, but it may bounce from here itself. No, okay, Microsoft. Canada is showing Microsoft as one of the bullish stickers. So again, right, Microsoft went all the way to the top, $432, and then there is a pullback. It came all the way to the bottom now, 425.73. Again, we have Microsoft earnings. Generally, before the earnings, there is a generally a huge possibility for stock to move up before earnings. After earnings, based on the result, it can move up or it can go down. So again, if we want to take low risk, it is always better to do a credit spread here because premiums will be expensive if you want to buy the calls before earnings. Either you can sell the puts or you can do credit spread. So it came all the way to the bottom. Again, it can go to the top by tomorrow. So let's look at Microsoft. Right? If you want to buy stocks, you can buy stocks. For 27.5 and 422.5. So I'm collecting the $250. I'm selling 427.5 puts and I'm buying 422.5 put. That means if stock goes above 427.5 by end of today, by tomorrow, we can collect nice premiums. So selling 427.5 put and buying 422.5 put for Microsoft and collecting $250 premium. So these bull put spreads, credit spreads are for low risk traders. So if it comes to this point, then we can buy the calls, right? This is the very strong low. This is so if price comes to 423 area, then we can also get some 425 calls for Microsoft. Right? This is the strong low. This is weak high. This is equilibrium. So overall, it is a bullish ticker. Right? Bullish ticker came to the bottom, trying to bounce up, but we don't see a huge buy order block. If we also see a huge buy order block, we can also go for calls. But because we don't see it, there is a possibility for it to come little bit down and then bounce back. So we took a credit spread, right? With credit spread, your risk is low, even though it moves little bit up and down. As long as it goes above 427.5 by tomorrow, day after, we can make nice profits. But when you buy the calls, it should start moving as soon as possible. So if price comes here, we'll buy the calls. If it starts going up, then we can just have the credit spreads because we don't have a strong confidence as of now. Right? It seems it will go up. We touched the support, but if we don't, because we don't see a huge buy order block here, we are not going with the calls. We are just going with the credit spread. Oh, Bitcoin also should start moving. Once Bitcoin, right? Again, same thing. Bitcoin went so much high, right? From yesterday evening, it kept on going nearly until 71,000. So there is a pullback. It came to the discount area now. Again, once it starts moving, then coin and all other NSTR, everything will start going up. So we are waiting for a reversal on the Bitcoin. If it starts moving up, we can enter calls on all the crypto stocks. Okay, and so NCLH this morning moved to around $19. Now it came to. So what do you think about NCLH? Do you think it is a good opportunity to buy calls or do credit spreads or debit spreads? Yeah, today evening we'll have a session on a setup call for the new members. We'll explain how to use these indicators and how to add them. Yeah, right. Because we have a huge buy order block. It is overall a bullish ticker, right? You can see green color. It went all the way to $19, and it did a pullback. So it is a good opportunity to buy the calls. We can get NCLH options. 18.5 call. Yeah, 19 call is around 60 cents. So I bought NCLH 19 call for August 2nd. And if you want, you can also buy the stock. If you are more of a stocks trader, there is a high possibility for NCLH to go all the way to 18.89. We also saw that it also got squeezed since last few weeks. Where it was in a squeezed mode, just moving up and down without a big up move or down move. So there is a high possibility for NCLH to go up from $36. It came to $18, and then it is in a squeeze in a consolidation since long time. So once the stock stays in consolidation for a long time, then whenever that consolidation gets completed, suddenly it will make a huge move. So there is a high possibility for NCLH to make 10-20% move in next 1 2 weeks. Wait, I'm waiting for scanner to show the options. Once scanner shows any options, we can go long or short. So It is also showing lucid. Lucid is also looking good because there is a huge buy order block here. I touch this one and then Tesla made a huge move. So all these are EV stocks. So based on Tesla, this also can start, right? We took bull put spread or we sold the puts 222.5 puts on Friday. It made a huge profits today morning, right? It moved to around 232 plus, so nearly, if anyone holding any free runners, 100% gains on the put sold on Friday. Right, we collected $660 and we sold 222. That means our break even was 217, but today it moved to 233. That means all the nearly you can keep all the premiums. So Lucid also can, it may do a double bottom, or actually it did a double bottom already. There is a huge buy order block. Today morning it went to 3.5, did a pullback. Now there is a high possibility for going up again. Uh, Let us see if we can see better opportunity because it is a not a very good stock. Right, we better focus on something. And also Bitcoin is also moving up again. Right, 30, 68, 575. So right from 71,000 came to the bottom, touched the discount area. But we don't see a huge buy order block. When you don't see it in 5 minutes, check if you can see anything in 10 minutes. Right, in 10 minutes, you have 335 contracts, 244. We can wait for some more time mm, to go. There is no strong confidence. If it comes little bit down, we can go enter. Uh, ZC1 is bearish. Let us look at ZC1. It's no huge sell order block. Right? If we have some big size like this, we would have taken it. Because the order block is very small, it is little risky to short it. ZL1, ZL1, right, yesterday night we shorted it, it came all the way down this morning and then it started moving up. So again, it can go, if it goes to this area, that is the best time to short it again. Right, so scanner is telling that, yeah, now keep watching this, it may start dropping at any point of time. So there is a high possibility it may touch this and then again reverse. So if it goes to this area, we can short ZL1, ZL1. ELSK is moving good. Right, we entered CLSK before some time, or I gave the alert. Right. CLSK came to the bottom, touched the support, and then started moving up. So as we know, CLSK is one of the major crypto stocks. Today morning it went up to $18 and then came all the way to the bottom. So we entered long because we see a huge buy order block at the bottom. There is a 526K 6. So even if it makes a double bottom, it can go all the way to the top again. So yeah, we entered CLSK calls. We are holding them. Then a lot of travel stocks are looking good. So, let us look at here. Yes, touch at the bottom now. Yes, and spy. Let's wait for it. You can see there is a high 331,000 buy order block. It touches the support. Generally, if it does one more retest of the support, that is much better signal. Sometimes it will try to go up and then again do a retest of the buy order block. Once it does a retest, then that is a double bottom. Then it is much better opportunity. So, right, we can still do a credit spread, right? Even though it does a double bottom, also the risk is low. When it does a double bottom, we can go and enter the calls. We can enter 543 call or 544 calls. It may go all the way back to 545, 546 by tomorrow or by end of today. Right? You can see that overall it is bullish. Actually, went all the way to 548 because there was a gap fill. It came all the way down, completed the gap fill. Now trying to go up again. So waiting for the if there is a double bottom, then much better opportunity. it does a double bottom, we can also go long on ES. We can also take SPY calls. For now, let us take SPY credit spread. SPY. You can also buy QQQ credit spreads. So for tomorrow or July 30th, you can sell 545 and you can buy 542. So we are selling 545 and buying 542 for tomorrow's date. So you can collect nice premiums. So selling SPY 545 put and buying 542 put for 730. Collecting, yeah, collecting $150 or 145 per contract. So generally, if SPY starts moving, then QQQ also will start moving. You can see there is a 360,000 buy order block here. It came all the way to the discount zone, trying to bounce up. So if it makes a double bottom, we can buy calls. Otherwise, as of now, we can also do a credit spread. So we can sell QQQ. QQQ for tomorrow. We can sell 464 and buy 461. 464 and 461. Collecting 140 per contract. So there is a high possibility for QQQ SPY to start moving up. But if it makes a double bottom, that is a confirmed signal. So at that time we can buy the calls. Now if QQQ starts moving, then Microsoft will start moving. Let us watch Microsoft. CLSK is moving good. Microsoft also should move good. Sorry. Microsoft. Yeah, for now we can Actually, we already put Microsoft. Okay, we took credit spread already. Thank you. So if you don't want to take risk, you can always go with MNQs. You can see there is a 20,000 buy order block. We came to the bottom, and there is a buy order block. There is a high possibility that MNQ, right? QQQ, NQ, both are same. So if QQQ starts moving, your NQ will start moving up. But because it is highly volatile, we instead of taking NQ, we can take MNQs. And sometimes it may do a double bottom and then go up, or sometimes it will directly go up. That's why we took MNQ. GC also may start moving up. Yet again, overall, it was a bullish ticker. We came to the bottom, touched the support. Bitcoin moving good. So if Bitcoin is moving good, then that is also the Bitcoin. Coin today morning went until 256, came down. Now it is at a good price to go long. If you want to buy stocks, you can buy the stocks, or we can take buy is moving good, QQQ is moving good. Microsoft also started moving, CLSK moving good. So let us go and look at the coin also is looking good. But if we don't want to take NCLH is moving good, Microsoft is moving good. We don't see a strong confidence here, so we can wait for some more time. If there is a big buy order block, we would have taken this. We will wait for some more time. Your NQ and NKD generally move in the same direction. NKD also touch the bottom, trying to go up. Okay. Put something at 360. Right, from 345 to 365 is nearly $100. And $100, if you have more number of accounts, that is right. For example, if you have 20 PA, that is 2000. So it already made nearly over $150. Right, that's it. We just need to look for one or two good trades per day. It came all the way to the bottom, touched the support, started bouncing up. So NQ also, you can see MNQ, right? With just MNQs, we made nearly $170, right? With QQQ, we are making, so NCLH making huge. Microsoft is making, NCLH is making, Ulta is making. Right, we can buy TQQ. There are so many opportunities, but we don't want to enter too many positions at same time. If there is any sudden bad news, it will impact everything. So better right? We don't need to make all the money on one day. Every day there will be a lot of opportunities. Right? Nearly $270 with just two micros. Right? We are taking a low risk trades, right? So that our accounts are not impacted. Right? It came into the nearly middle, so I can take profits now. There might be a pullback from the middle. So let's take profits. $250. If you have 20 accounts, that is nearly $5,000. Right? That is just with one company. If you have multiple platforms, that is much more. Again, yes. Right, it came. You have a huge buy order block. Right? Our scanner gave ESNQ. Then we took the calls with options, and we also entered two micros. We entered NKD. We made $100 plus with the two MNQs. We made over. So you can see so NCLH in the webinar also. I mentioned that NCLH is in a squeeze. It can move huge on Monday. So that's why I went with a big position size for NCLH. And because we had confidence with top trend, we had confidence with the with the price pulse. We also had confidence with our scanner. And it went to the midpoint. There might be a small pullback, and then again it may go up. Right? With prop firms, it is always when you have profits, better to book them because you have that unrealized gains suddenly if it drops. Right? On a personal account, it is okay to hold because it may drop a little bit and again go up. But in the prop firms, if you have profits, if you are not booking, that will impact your trial stop loss. So that's why we took the profits with two micros. If SPY or NQ gives a pullback, right? This is a fair value gap, so it may come touch this, and if it starts going, we can enter one more time. Even if you're a stocks buyer, nearly $2 move on Microsoft. If you buy 100 stocks, that is $200. Crypto is moving up. There's a small pullback. It can go all the way to 69,400. If you want to buy a crypto, you can buy it. It is going much more high. Right, again with prop firms, right? We want to use a test match approach. We don't need to try to hit sixers. If you make 200, 300 per account, that is nearly $3,000-4,000 with multiple accounts. Right, hope it is giving, right, hope it is making sense. Right, we know it is a bullish. It went all the way to the top this morning. It gave a good opportunity to buy at a discount price. Right, again, because if it did a double bottom, we would have entered calls. Because without doing a double bottom, it started going up. So we took credit spreads, which are low risk. So even if we would have bought calls, it would have made a lot of profits. But again, right, we want to go with a low risk approach. So that even with credit spreads, it made nearly huge profits. If it goes all the way here, it will make nearly $1,000 with QQQs by Microsoft. And that you can take profits or minimum 80% of the profits when it comes somewhere here because there is a big sell order block for Microsoft. Microsoft credit, it made nearly $300. Right, if you are A risky trader, you can hold 20%. You can wait until this point, right? If it breaks the resistance, it can go all the way to the top. If you're a low risk trader, you are happy with the profits, then book it. If it does a pullback, again, if it comes somewhere here, again, we can enter one more time. Because there is a big, not a huge sell order block, but still 55,000 is a good size. So unless you have more number of buyers, it can reverse. If we have more number of buyers, it can break this and go all the way to the top. So based on your risk profile, right? If you are a small account trader, if you want to trade one more, you may better you close it. So you will have money to do the next trade. Right, night time generally, right, it will be choppy. So better use the indicator scanners in the morning time where volume is good. Your scanners, everything will work good. We sold Tesla to 25.5 puts. We did not buy them. We sold them and we collected 100% profits on them. QQQ and SPY making nice profits. Yeah, you can take profits with QQQ and SPY. It made nearly 50% profit with QQQ and SPY. there is a huge sell order block here. So there is a possibility for QQQ to reverse. So that's why we took the profits. Right, your NCLH is moving really good. I took profit on all the QQQ and SPY because we saw a sell order block. Right? It may break it, but again, you don't want to take the risk. Right? It may break or it may start reversing back. When you already made nearly 50% gains, you don't want to take a risk. Because overall it is bullish, we don't want to go against the trend and buy puts or something here. Right. Unless if it goes all the way to the top, and if we see a red candle, then we can. But in the middle, it is risky to buy the puts. So we also took Slumber J. Yeah, in some time, Slumber J also should make nice profits. Uh, yeah, that's it, everyone, for today. I'll share highlights in the options premium channel if I see any other good opportunities. So nearly we made profits with everything we took. Only things which we are holding NCLH, some contracts of NCLH, some of CLSK, and then Ulta. They will also move into profits in some time. I'll post the I'll post the alerts whenever I close them. Get any questions for anyone? In the evening session, we'll have a setup session where we'll help you to set up the indicators. Whoever got the subscription, but before that, right? You got the logic, right? In the night time when volume is choppy, right? No indicators, no scanners, they will work fine because there is no volume, right? It is just like, right? If you have a match of 20 overs each, you know which team is playing better. But if you have a match of 3 overs or 4 overs because of some rain, anybody can win that match. In the same way, scanners, indicators, when there is no volume, suddenly some small moves up and down will again, right? At the end, they may reach the targets, but it will be choppy for a lot of time. That's what happened last night also. Crude oil, heating oil, they were choppy and then they came all the way to the bottom by the morning as expected, but minimum in the night. So if you are, uh, yeah, better if you can spend 1 hour during this 8:30 or 8:45 central to 11 central. That is the best time to use our strategy, use the indicators and scanners and take the trades. That is where you have good volume because Europe market will be open, US market will be open, so there will be good momentum overall across all the stocks, futures, currencies. After 11 also it will be fine, but it won't be that much because Europe market is closed. So yeah, just we need to follow and if you follow the strategy, you will win 90% of the trades, will make profits when volume is good. Actually, yes, broke the resistance. So anyone has any other questions before I end the call? Yeah, hi Subbu. No, I cannot hear you, Subbu. You can put your question in the chat box. Yeah, price pulse has been updated. You have to remove and add it back. I'm using all the indicators on my laptop only. Maybe just remove the price pulse and add it back, or just restart your system. Yeah, price pulse. Right. One thing is you need to have subscription to TradingView data to see the real-time order blocks. Right. If you don't have data subscription, you may not see you may see some delay in the prices or you may see delay with the order blocks. So that is one thing. You can get the data subscription for stocks, right? If you are already connected with TraderWeight or something, then Apex will give you the real-time data, but only for futures. If you want to get the real-time data for stocks, then you need to get the data, so real-time data from TradingView. You'll pay $3 or $4 and for the monthly subscription. Second thing is, yeah, price pulse. For some reason, it was giving some issues. So we made some changes. We removed some code for the EMA 200 and other things, and so you can just delete the previous price pulse and add it back. And then you will be able to see all the order blocks and RSI, everything. Uh, Other than that, yeah, you can ignore, right? Mainly we need price pulse mainly for the order blocks, right? So that is what, yeah, you may see a table with the 15 minutes, 1 hour. You can just ignore the table. Right? The major advantage with price pulse is it will tell you where you have the huge sell order blocks or buy order blocks. That is what will help us, right? When our scanner is telling that, okay, now ES is at the bottom, we went and we saw that there is a huge order block. So we got SPY spreads or SPY bull put spread. Right? If it would have done a double bottom, we would have entered calls that would have made a lot more profits. But because it started going up without giving a double bottom, we for low risk we took the credit spreads. In the same way for NQ or MNQ, we took two micros, made nearly $270. With NKD, we made some 100 plus dollars. With QQQ, we made some nice profits. Right, same thing with QQQ also. It came all the way to the bottom, and then we saw there is a huge buy order block here. Right, scanner gave it in the green color for ES and NQ. It came to the bottom. So scanner is our first point, right? That is our number one checkpoint. Once the scanner gives it, then we got the confidence from from the price pulse. So this is what we need from the price pulse, where we want to see the buy order blocks. Because we saw a huge buy order block, we got the confidence that okay, it will go up because big market players are buying. So we can, when they are investing millions of dollars, we can invest our 100 $200, right? And then we made nearly $1,000 profit with the spreads with some 10 15 contracts. You would have gone bigger size, would have a lot more. But again, we took a small size. It made nearly $800 $900. In the same way, right? What else we took? We also took Microsoft. Right? The same reason. It came all the way to the bottom. We saw a buy order block. We entered Microsoft the spread. Again, if we saw a double bottom, we'd have gone with calls, but it started without a double bottom, so we went with the spread. Yeah, recording from Saturday session is posted. You can watch it in US equities or in the premium channel. And basically, I explained the same thing, right? We have a proper strategy which is helping us to make 90% of the success, right? Just we need to wait for the scanner to tell us what to look, and then this top trend or price pulse will tell us when to enter. Right? One is telling which one to enter. One is telling when to enter. By looking at the buy order blocks or sell order blocks, these are telling, right, okay, this is the right time to enter. So if we just follow the strategy, we'll be successful. Right. And again, you don't need to wait for all the big profits. Even if you make, right, you don't need to buy it low, sell it high. Even if you make 50% in between, that is also a huge profit. Right. We took profit with SPY and QQQ because we saw that there was a sell order block. It can reverse or it can break. Just to avoid any risk, we took the profits. So making $1,000 is better than waiting for 2,000 and losing that 1,000 back to the market. Yeah, if anyone of you are not seeing FEGs or any questions, yeah, you can join the setup session in the evening. Yeah, okay, everyone. Talk to you. Right, I'll try to avoid nighttime sessions. We'll do setup sessions because nighttime price is right. Some days we'll have volume, some days it will be choppy. So if we take the trades, either we have to wait for so much of time, or right, only thing you can do is at 8 o'clock, 8 central, watch for gold, silver, platinum. If they are at the bottom or if they are at the top at that point of time, there will be a reversal. If we miss that, then it will be very slow again, right? We never know. On few days we may have volume, on few days we may not have volume. You have to spend a lot of time to make the 200, 300. You have to spend 2 to 3 hours. Whereas in the morning time, between 9 to 11, within 5 minutes, you can make that 200, $300. Yeah, sure, Sri Chandra. You can send me your Netflix. We already took profits on Friday, but if you are holding, you can. Yeah, that will move into profits. It is a Netflix bull put spread. We took profits on Friday itself. The only thing we are holding is Uber, and then we are holding Uber calls. We are holding. Then we are holding Slumberjay. Mhm. I'll post right every day. We are sharing what we are holding and where we took the profits. We'll share all the list. 632.5 call. Okay, maybe MG might have given it. MG will post it. So if Netflix call, right, overall it should move into profits. Right, immediately prices may not move. Right, overall it is bullish. There is a small pullback. Again, it can go all the way up. So this is the bottom. And so there is a high possibility for it to go to 635. If it breaks the equilibrium, you have strong resistance at 640. So yeah, you have to wait with patience. You have time until Friday. Right? It is not a same day expiry. Okay, everyone. Have a nice rest of the day. If I see any other good opportunities, I'll post in the channel. Bye, everyone.